Hey friends, Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Happy Sunday, by the way. Also, happy Sunday. So today, as you know, is my bye or bye-bye video. I'm filming that today for you, and I'm super excited because I didn't do one last week. I tend to do mine bi-weekly because I just find last week especially was very slow, and I just find it's not as fast-paced every week to mention things. But yeah, welcome if you are new to my channel. Be sure to subscribe. I post these videos every Sunday, and I'm also posting every single weekday in August because I'm crazy. Yes, I know I am completely crazy, but I just want to be uploading a lot of videos from beauty to just back to school since that's coming up. We might be dreading it, but it is coming up. And yeah, so happy Sunday. I'm happy to be here with you doing this video and all that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, so basically if you haven't seen one of these videos before, it's basically a branch off of the Will I Buy It, I Am Not Buying by Samantha March and Nicole Renee Cutler. If you know those videos, that's basically what mine is and stuff like that. And I'm just me telling you if I'm gonna buy something. Buy for me just means like I'm interested in it. I might buy it, I might not, but I feel like at this current moment, if just money doesn't really matter, that I would buy it. And then bye-bye means that I'm saying bye-bye to it. I just don't want it in my life. Like I'm just not into it and I would not buy it. And sometimes I change my mind with those, but so far I haven't. So yeah, I'm really excited to be doing this week's bye or bye-bye video. So I hope you are too. And yeah, so let's just get right into it because we have quite a few things. So I think I'm gonna start with the buying category this week. I don't know why. I was gonna start with the no buy category, but I just changed my mind. So the first product I have in my buy category, I actually already bought, so I actually can show you it like here in person, and that is this, which is the XOXO Cosmetics collaboration with Kira from OK Baby. Yes. This is a liquid lipstick that Kira did create in collaboration with XOXO Cosmetics. It is so cute. The packaging is literally gorgeous. I'm gonna have a review go up this week. I'm thinking it's gonna go up on Wednesday, but I'm not quite sure at this current moment. Thinking Wednesday will be the date this will go up and stuff, like the review for it, because I do want to do a full-on review on this product just because I do love it. I think it's awesome. So yes, I love this lippy. It's so cute. It has like this gold packaging and everything, and it's just so pretty. And then the box it comes in is so cute. I'm actually keeping it in this because I want to keep it nice. I want to keep the gold nice because sometimes like if you don't, like the gold will get bad on it. So that's why I'm keeping it in this box. This product is cruelty-free. It's vegan. It has a lot of great, like, I guess vitamins and like minerals and antioxidants to keep your lips moisturized and looking nice. I'm wearing it on my lips today. It's this color. I love it, and I've been wearing it all day. And yes, it's matte, but it just feels very nice on my lips, and they do feel hydrated. Of course, it gets matte throughout the day, and of course your lips might get drier throughout the day, but honestly it's not too drying, like unlike some liquid lipsticks, which I love. Yes, I did buy this. It is in the buying category, and yes, I did buy it and I love it. Okay, so next is this palette, and this is by Ace Beauty, I believe it's called. And this is, they have 3, I believe, palettes they're coming out with. They have like a purple themed palette, they have a pink and orange themed palette, it looks like. Then they have that yellow and red toned palette, then they have a very colorful palette. I put this in my buying category. Now, I don't think I will buy, you know, the colorful palette, the red toned palette, or that pink palette. I don't know if I'd buy those, but the purple palette is definitely up my alley. Purple is my favorite color, hence my walls. I always say that, but it truly is. And I definitely think it is a great like palette if you want to buy something like that, because I think it's just gorgeous looking. You have just that pretty purple, so I would buy those, but I guess I would put the other 3 in the non-buying category just because I'm not really a fan of those. But I think these palettes are definitely well done. I'm not sure how you buy these. I think it's online at their website, but I think they're very beautiful. I don't know if I actually buy them, but I'm actually interested in buying them based on looks. So there's that. Okay, so next I was kind of like conflicted about this because at first I was like, yes, need. So this is from Riley Rose, which I've never heard of this brand before, but these just look so amazing. And of course I'm getting all these from Trendmood, so obviously I'm gonna be like, yes. Okay, so this is the Riley Rose, I believe. I'm not sure if this is by Beauty Bakery or Riley Rose, because one part of this post says Riley Rose and the next part says Beauty Bakery. This is the Milk and Honey highlighter palette. Now this is gorgeous, I will admit. It kind of reminds me of the Carly Bible first edition palette and everything. I like the first 2, like the left side of the palette. I love those highlights, and I believe the honey shade, like the second deepest shade, would work on me, especially mixing. And then I don't really like the last shade, but I think based on half of that palette, I think it is gorgeous, and based on looks, I'd want to buy this. I don't know if I actually am. I'm interested, but it's not like I'm gonna for sure buy this, but it does look beautiful. I'd honestly wait to see reviews, but so far just first impressions, I think that is gorgeous. Okay, so next I did see this a couple weeks ago, but as you know, I haven't filmed one one of these videos in a couple weeks just because last week was slow, like I said. Sorry if I'm talking fast today, it's just happening. So Morphe and Jaclyn, as you know, I talked about this a couple videos ago, which I'll link all my previous ones, of course, up above. Morphe and Jaclyn did decide to like take their palettes out or something like that. Like they decided to push the date back so they could fix their palettes because there's inconsistencies, which happens. It happens with a lot of different brands and it happens more than a lot of people realize. And I think it's very respect to her and Morphe because they could want to get more money, but they want their customers to have good products. So I think that is great on their part and I'm just happy with them. And I know a lot of people have changed their mind about this collection, but basically the point of this is that the eyeshadow palettes are finally have a release date, and that is going to be August 14th on their website, and I believe also at Ulta Beauty, which I'm excited for that they're going to Ulta right away because that kind of makes me want to like buy it. As I said in the other video, I will only be buying the purple palette because I think the purple palette is so gorgeous. I love the looks of the purple palette, so that's the only one I will buy, and I think $15 is a great deal. And I believe if Ulta you might be able to use like the $3.50 off 10, which means the palette will be brought down to like what, $11? That's amazing. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for that launch. I'm not like over the moon excited, and I definitely, you know, I still want this palette. I know the Norvina palette is similar, but I feel like I want this palette, of course, as like an affordable option. I still want the Norvina palette, but I feel like if I was gonna buy a palette first, it would definitely be that one. So yeah, I'm excited about the purple palette by Jaclyn, and plus I love Jaclyn and just everything she's created. Okay, so next, Becca Cosmetics is coming out with a couple different products. They have a new Becca Skin Love line collection type thing, and it's supposed to be made with a property blend of natural ingredients and actives that help hydrate, nourish, and brighten the skin and instantly over time, which I think is awesome. They're gonna have a Skin Love Glow Elixir, which is gonna be $48, which I don't think I'm gonna buy that, so I guess I can go in my non-buying category. But that's basically just a lightweight primer serum infused with Becca's Glow Nectar Brightening Hydro Complex. And then they're gonna also have, I believe, a highlighting stick, which I also am not interested in, but it's like intriguing, but I'm not like totally into those products, if you know what I mean. Like I don't know, I'm not. And then they have a Skin Love foundation, which I am intrigued about and I am interested in maybe purchasing. I probably won't purchase it for a while, but it's something that's on the back of my mind of purchasing. It just looks so good and it's supposed to give you radiance and just, I love a good old glow, so that's kind of why I love it. I love a good old glow. I just find this collection very intriguing. Okay, so I was very intrigued about this when I saw this. So this next one is from Milk Makeup, and this is their Blur Plus Set Matte Loose Setting Powder. This is supposed to be a lightweight loose powder that cuts shine, not the glow. It's supposed to be talc free and all that kind of stuff, which is awesome. Silicone free, I believe, and it's supposed to blur and it's supposed to be awesome, I guess. I'm sorry, I keep saying awesome, but it is matte, but because it just takes away the shine and not the glow, I feel like it could be matte and it could be nice to like just put on my face to like, you know, on my under eyes and just on my face to make it like matte, but it still keeps my glow, which I love. I hate when I use a highlight and then my glow is gone. It's like the worst. So I'm definitely excited about this release. I don't know if I'll purchase it like when, but it's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to smooth and has avocado powder in it, hyaluronic acid, and it's supposed to combine for a smooth skin look. It just looks very promising, so I'm kind of excited, kind of putting in the buying category, I guess, for that reason. Okay, this one's also exciting. So First Aid Beauty is coming out with a concealer. They've been really like with it these past couple months. They've come out with tinted moisturizers, foundation sort of things and stuff like that. And I actually love First Aid Beauty. They were like first high-end skincare brand I think I ever tried besides like Bare Minerals. And this is supposed to be like Hello Fab Beauty Avocado Concealer by First Aid Beauty. It looks like they have 8 shades, which is good for a start for that kind of brand. I would expect them to obviously combine their range and have maybe like 20 to 40 shades, but I think that's awesome. They have 7 shades. They have anything from bone to deep, and it just looks awesome, and I feel like it could give you like light to medium coverage, just be very lightweight. And I feel like because it is a skincare brand, I feel like they have those benefits in there, and I just feel like it would be moisturizing for the under eyes, and it probably would have pretty decent coverage. I don't know, I'm intrigued about. Don't know if I'll actually purchase it, but I'm very intrigued and I feel like it'd be very interesting. And yeah, it's definitely on my buying radar right now. Okay, so the last one I have in my buying category is this thing trying to be posted with James Charles as the face of it, which is only a teaser as of right now. So it says, so we already know Morphe Rush's 35B palette is discontinued. Which one was that? I have no idea. Is Sister James giving us another hint? Maybe he is doing a collab with Morphe and together they can be recreating a new 35B, byeorbyebye 2. Coming soon, we will keep you updated. It looks like a very colorful palette, which is typically what James goes for, which I actually love James Charles. If you love James Charles too, let me know down below. Honestly, when I first saw his videos, I wasn't like a super fan of him, but now I kind of am. I honestly love his videos and I love him. I think he just has like one of those personalities that you love to watch. Looks like a very colorful palette based on a few swatches he has on his hand and just based on the look he has. And also they kind of showed like a little snippet of it. It looks like pinks and purples. I don't know if I will actually buy this, but I'm just excited for like a Morphe and maybe another beauty influencer like collab like James Charles. I would love to see him create like his own makeup line, but also like just makeup in general, like collabs. Yes, bring it, sister. Yes, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so this one is kind of an in-between. I don't know if this one is like a yay for me or a nay for me. I think it's more yay for me, but I think this is exciting. I just saw this before I started filming this video, so I want to mention it. So Dominique Cosmetics, which if you didn't know, she's a YouTuber. Kristen Dominique, she is a YouTuber here on YouTube. She has her own brand, of course, and I believe it's an Ulta, but there's been said some things that the Lemonade palette and just Dominique Cosmetics in general will be coming to Sephora soon. It doesn't say when, but it says coming soon. We will keep you updated, and I'm pretty excited about this. I feel like if her stuff does come to Sephora, I know it's at Ulta, but I've never seen it at Ulta yet, at least at my Ulta. Maybe my Ulta just sucks. I'm really excited for that just because I do want to try out like the latte palette. I just want to try some of her stuff out because I've heard it's really good, so I'm definitely more on the buying line with that. Okay, so I had to take a little bit of an intermission between the last clip you saw. So let's get on to the not buying category. Okay, so the first product is from Bite Beauty, and this is they're doing like a sort of astrology line like When Wild is doing, like Kathleen and ColourPop were doing as a collaboration, which I actually like this. And Nicole Renee Cutler, she mentioned this in her video. She said how she likes how each brand is doing their own kind of theme on an astrology, like on astrology collections. It's not like the unicorn collection or the fairy collection or those kind of collections where it seems to be the same types of things. Each brand is taking their own spin off it, which I definitely agree with. I think it's definitely interesting. So they're doing their own astrology type line, and they just released the Leo lipstick within the last couple weeks, maybe month. And this one I'm not a fan of. It's just a gold lipstick. I think it is creative in that aspect, but for me it's not wearable. I just don't really like it. Just not the color. Hopefully the Virgo color is something I will wear because I'm a Virgo and I really want that color, but the Leo one, no thank you. This one is just not my cup of tea. Okay, so next Too Faced is releasing a whole line that's supposed to be like a flashback line, at least that's how I take it. This is their reinvented their 1988 original collection that added the dazzling twist. So I guess this is their 1988 collection, which is kind of interesting. It's like a throwback collection, which I kind of think is interesting, but the products I'm not really a fan of. There's 10 throwback metallic sparkle lipsticks. They're $22 each. They have a rich and creamy glitter formula, which I'm not really a fan of. I don't really like that kind of look. I'd rather do a lip topper and center my lips. I don't want my whole lips to look glittery. It's just not my thing. Then it looks like they have an eyeshadow palette, which the eyeshadow palette I'm not actually a fan of. Like, it's just all glitters and I'm not about that. So that's another thing I'm just like, eh. Kind of reminds me of that palette they released last year that I mentioned today. Actually, anti-haul, when I used to do anti-hauls a lot. And then they have a glitter spritzer, which is supposed to be like a collaboration with Dry Bar, and it's just supposed to like put glitter in your roots, which I'm not really into. I think it's cute for festivals, but for every day, no thank you. And yeah, I think that's all the products they're launching. I'm just not really into this collection. It's just not my cup of tea. Okay, so next we have a Beach Cosmetics palette. This is the Beach Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil Rio edition. So this is their Rio edition of the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. So it looks like it's just a beautiful, colorful palette, all shimmers, which this is the reason why I don't really like it. One, I don't really gravitate towards like all color palettes. I would rather have a palette have a couple pops of color in it than be like all colorful, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have variation, and this is all shimmer, so it's kind of why I don't like all shimmer palettes, because you definitely have to dip into other palettes to get a full look, which I don't really like. And yeah, so that's kind of why I'm not into that. Okay, so then we have a highlight from Fenty Beauty. I've actually never tried Fenty Beauty, so if you have any go-to products from Fenty Beauty, let me know down below. But this is like a silver type highlight. This is the Diamond Ball Out Kilowatt highlight. It's supposed to be like, I guess, a spin off the Kilowatt highlight, which I'm not really into. I'm just not a fan of this silvery highlight. I just feel like I'm not into that. It's way too like intense for me. Okay, so the next product is from It Cosmetics. I think this is awesome, but I'm not really a fan of this. This is a extension of their range, which I believe was the picture that I mentioned a couple videos ago. Their Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer is expanding to 48 shades, which I think is awesome. I think it's amazing. They have so many shades of it. It's not a favorite of mine. I actually hate this concealer. I think it's way too heavy, way too thick. I just don't like it. And even the littlest bit I feel like is just way too much. Like when I used it, I would use it as foundation because I thought it was way too much. When I had a sample of it, of course, I did not get this full size. Yeah, just not really a fan of this. This is supposed to launch August 19th online at Ulta exclusive, and then it's supposed to be in stores August 26th. So yeah, just not a fan of that product, but I think it's awesome. They're extending the shade range, of course. Okay, so next product in the Bye Bye category is the Smashbox. This is their Sunlit Yellow, Sunny, and Moody shades palette. This is supposed to be another cover shot palette. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of these colors. I think it's definitely a unique color range, but for me there's only like 2 colors I would use out of this, so for me it isn't worth it. And yeah, I just don't really like it. I think the shades in this are just kind of awkward and they're just like weird matches, for at least me in my opinion, but so I'm not really into that. And then the last product, I put it in the no buying category, but I am like happy and excited about it, but it's just not something I personally would purchase. But I also think that I'm gonna kind of wait and see for it to be confirmed. So this is a hint at maybe a collaboration with Nikki Tutorials. It says this iridescent blinding glow. What is it? What is Nikki Tutorials up to? Sneak peek. Can it be a collaboration or a new highlight from a brand? It's just, it looks like this nice purple highlight. That's just not my style of makeup. I don't really like that. And yeah, so it seems like people are kind of hinting that it might be something colorful, which I'm not really into. It's not my thing. I love Nikki, but it's not like something that I am like excited for or that I really feel like I need. So yeah, it's gonna go in the no buying category. I wish it was something. Maybe she'll release a couple different things in more wearable shades and maybe I'll be excited about that. But as of right now, I'm not really excited about it. I think it's gorgeous on her, but for me personally, I know I would never wear that, and I'm not gonna buy things just because it's Nikki Tutorials or it's Manny or whoever it is. I'm not gonna buy something just because it's their name. I have to be genuinely excited about it, and I'm trying not to buy things I already own. I'm trying to slow down there because I want to buy everything and it's a little insane. So yeah, those are all the products I have to mention for this week. Of course, if you have any products you would like me to discuss or talk about in the next one of these videos, let me know down below. And also, if you see like releases posted on social media like Instagram, Twitter, wherever it is, just tweet me in those posts and I will be sure to mention it in my next video. So if you definitely want me to mention it, you can just @ me in all of those and I will look at them and I will give you my thoughts on them and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this bye or bye bye video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to comment down below what you're excited about to release and all that kind of fun stuff. I really want to know what you want to see. Also, let me know any back to school videos you want to do soon. I have a new back to school video coming Tuesday, so be sure. That's actually going to be the first one of this year, so I'm really excited about it. Be sure to just let me know what back to school videos you'd like to see. Definitely ones that I can film while I'm still home. I will be doing a lot of back to school themed videos when I'm in school. I'm really excited for the future and everything. And yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already because I'm posting every single day in August. And also, I just post a lot. Usually I post 2 to 3 times a week, but this month is special. We're posted every single weekday, which I'm excited about, so be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing, because you don't want to, because this is the Katie special month, I feel like, because we're uploading almost every day. Seriously, like just not Saturdays. Maybe we will someday. I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, night, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.